Hi everybody and welcome to this next tutorial here, talking about I don't know, I call this one here kind of a rock ballad, but it's an orange rock ballad actually. I really love this one here, it's one of my favorite tunes on my one CD, but actually it's not about the tune, it's just a way of playing. For me it's a kind of this Neil Diamond approach. I heard this guy once where he played electric guitar and really had this really crunchy sound. I wanted to have something like this, and this tutorial is just about making this kind of a rocky Neil Diamond sound, if you want to tell it like this. For me it's orange. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I play the main theme for you first, and then we're going to check out different parts of it, and I guess it makes sense when we take this to the close view. And by the way, did you see here? This is the other t-shirt I have. I really like this one with this little alien here saying hey. It's really funny. Okay, taking it to the close view, and then we see what happens. So let's start this madness here. I'm a little bit afraid of it because, to be honest, I didn't play that tune for a long time. I hope you remember the main parts of the theme. I mean, it's a really cool theme, but it's pretty tricky to play, so let's give it a shot. And so on. Whoa, I still can remember I was a little bit afraid of the run. I mean, it's not so hard to play, but I didn't practice for 1 week, but psst, don't tell anybody. I was in some project, and yeah, but now I'm back on guitar. So let's check it out now. First of all, the rhythm guitar as usual. That's a very easy one actually, not really hard, but the main thing is the sound. It's a crunchy sound with, of course, with some delay as usual, only a little one, and we're playing normal A, and now this chord is actually it's an E with the A in the bass, D with the A in the bass. We go over the open A string. And sometimes I add with the pinky here in the 5th. I really love that one. It has this really orange vibe. Comes 4 times mostly, but at the beginning comes 6 times. I don't know why I did that, but it's how it is. Then after 6 times it switches to D5 or D5 sus9 or sus2. Just this chord here, you can just let ring, or just attack a few of those strings, and at the end, of course, E5, or you can even take the full E. That's the whole thing. Coming to the lead guitar, it's a high gain setting. The delay is set on the quarter note. That's not set on the quarter note. Now it should be. Okay, this is the quarter note. So we have a very, very wet sound here. And the thing with a very, very wet sound is like when you totally through the rain. A few tricks to know that you don't mess it up. You really have to play very precise, and then a very wet sound doubles up the sound. You really get a fat sound, but you really have to play precise, and that's the main thing here. It's not really hard to play. The first chord is a little bit special. As I said, high gain setting. Here in the 7th, this is an A5 chord, but we're also with the high one here. And you slide it in, and that's the tricky part. You better don't mess it up and be in time. And then you have this, and this is actually a D sus9 or sus2 chord. You also let ring the whole thing. Gives a pretty dirty and wet sound, but that's really intention here. Comes 6 times, so you can make different variations. You also can add some vibrato if you want. If you have a tremolo, you can make with that. But a real guitar player doesn't need that one. You can make it yourself. You can go upward with the chord, but the important thing about it is that you really let ring the whole thing to give that a really dirty and wet sound. So this comes 6 times, and then when it switches to D, you slide in here. This is actually the upper part of the D major chord, 7, and also let ring. And here in the 5th, you jump up here and play D major 7 arpeggio. This is a D major 7 arpeggio. Then when it comes back to A, also with let ring, you're in the 10th, in the 9th, with pinky in the 12th. You see, when you really let ring the whole thing, then you get this special sound, which is not possible if you play the notes one after each other. Doesn't sound the same as. That's the main thing. Again, let ring. Then it switches to E. Actually, we play 4, 5, 7. Then we make arpeggio of the E chord. 5, 4, 5, 4, and then that run at the end, actually just A major. And then we up here in the 12th and ready to take off. And that's the whole thing. Really love it, actually. Yo, that was the theme of my song, Into the Sunbeam. But the main thing about what's about in this lesson here is not my song, which I mean, you can like it or not, is how to create ring chords with distortion. And with a very wet sound setting to create this massive fat sound. And that's what it's about. I mean, like it or don't like it, the song, but give you some ideas how can work out with chords, and just, or also can work out soloing, not only playing single notes to ring some chords and creating a really fat effect, which is also very useful in many types of music. Of course, rock as well. And that's the main thing here I'm talking about. And enjoy it and check it out and love it or don't, whatever. Remember, I don't look crazy, but I am. My mother today said I should make another t-shirt. Lazy and crazy. No, crazy but lazy. Something like this. Yeah, sometimes I'm very lazy, I must admit. But only sometimes. Then I do nothing for days. Totally hang out. Yeah. Okay, enjoy it and see you next time.